A lot of times moms worry about knowing enough to be able to teach their kids, especially as your kids get older and get into more complicated subjects, and there's just a variety of things to learn. So how do you teach older kids when you don't feel confident in it yourself? My first thought is to tell you, you know more than you think you know. It might have been years since you've done algebra or geometry or grammar or whatever it is that you feel like you're struggling with, but you know more than you think you know, and you can learn again, and you can actually master it yourself as your child is learning it as well. You can learn right alongside your kid. So obviously the best thing to do is to first of all, if you don't feel confident, ask someone who is confident that is also homeschooling to suggest maybe a curriculum that is really good, or some videos that are really good that could help you, or even ask them if they wouldn't mind assisting you. But you are just as capable of learning and mastering something as your kid. So don't let a subject intimidate you. Find a good curriculum that explains it, and it's okay to acknowledge to your kid that you don't understand it and you don't know it very well, and you can learn it together and work through it together. And then I realize as a parent you don't have enough time. Sometimes you might not have enough time to do it. And if it's something that your kid's interested in, let them go. Let them learn it. They will be driven because of the subject matter to learn it and master it. And that will be amazing. Like, for example, my son is super into airplanes. I could care less about airplanes and how they work. But because he's so interested in it, he has learned the physics around them. He's learned the math around it all by himself. He's like designed his own airplane and made one, remote control airplane, because he's interested in it. So it's okay also to let your kids just let them go, let them loose, and let them learn on their own. But don't let a subject intimidate you because you don't feel confident in it. You can learn it, and it's very rewarding to revisit the things you learned years ago and master them. It's way easier the second time.